Well, just as I started to video, uh, just came on and I started to run my system. This little green strip comes up. That says, you know what it says? Your video response will be posted after it has been approved by the video owner. Well, now, uh, so what's probably going to happen is, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say my piece. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I had to say. Okay, first of all, I just wanted to say in all of this whole thing that on most people's minds was this idea of this supposedly being a Christian religion, a Christian nation, right? And they say that constantly. This is a Christian, and even though they know the truth that this is supposed to be a nation of people that have freedom from religion, you know, as opposed to freedom of. But let me tell you, when you talk about how you want a Christian nation, that we want to follow, our nation to follow the laws of the Bible, these kinds of jerks out here are making fun of that guy, the bullies. They're the ones who are going to be running the place. That's who the Christian nation is. And Pastor Phelps and his daughter over there at Westboro Church, another fine group of citizens who will be in power in a Christian nation. So do you still really want to go that way? How about this? How about we outlaw all of it? How about we tell the Muslims, the Jews, the Buddhists, Scientologists, and the Christians to just get the fuck out? Take your myth, take your cult, take your thievery and your fraud and your indoctrination so you can sexually abuse children and take it to another country or to another world for all I care. Like I said, you want a Christian nation? They've shown us again how intolerantly nasty these people are, and their God told them to be. I mean, he did. You've read the Bible. Oh, you haven't? You haven't? Well, let me just give you a couple of quotes. Can I do that? Let me just give you a couple of little, what do you call them? Prophecies. I have faith and belief. I believe that if I flick this switch over here on this lamp, that I have faith that the lamp will go out. The electrons will stop flowing to that point and it'll go out. What do you think? Am I going to need a God to have me do that or something? Watch. I believe it. Hey, I was right. Well, of course, this is a good camera. You might not have even noticed. There it is. Look, came right back on. That's faith. Right there. In other words, you can't hijack those words and have them mean something they're really not, because they are, after all, just vernacular. As is the word God, deity, cult. You want your Christian nation? You want your leaders stupid and unknowing of science because it's considered to them an evil thing, that their little Eve ate an apple and talked to a snake, and that's should be what our country's about. Just try the Christian nation here and see if you get a rise out of that first. Okay. Next, erectile dysfunction. Good night, everybody.